Yes. You know what time it is. This is the Lightning Round, and I am your host, Charles Becco. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Appreciate all you lovely folks for being here. And today we're going to be talking about my favorite subject and yours, the stock market. Before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to everybody here today. Okay, Tamora, I see you. Jonathan, Kayla, Janira, I see you. Okay, shouts out to my fellow co-mods. I've got Sabrina. We've also got Megan. Sabrina, please introduce yourself to the crowd.
Hello, everyone. Shout out to all the different traders in the room. Hello, Charles. Good afternoon, Megan. Welcome to the room, guys. This is the day trading region where I'm one of your mods. A little bit about me. I've worked in the investment banking field for about 10 years. Currently work for Merrill Lynch on the trading floor. Well, actually, I'm not on the trading floor anymore since I sit at home. But you get the concept. I trade equities, crypto, and I buy and sell real estate. Anything expressed on this stage tonight should not be taken as financial advice. It's strictly my opinion, and I do have a lot of them. Over to you, Megan.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Megan. Currently, I'm a tax strategist as an enrolled agent, certified financial planner, and own my own investment firm. Previously, I have owned several businesses, such as a CBD store. I have flipped houses and ran multi-million-dollar investments. I am a member. Want Charles to break down those tickers, go ahead and send them on the back channel to Sabrina and I, and we will get them sent to Charles to break them down. Back to you, Charles.
All right. You know something, it's never actually occurred to me to actually introduce myself formally, right? And so I know you guys know me from Clubhouse. Most of you probably don't know me IRL in real life. But, you know, I spent a few years as a financial advisor. I also have a master's degree in business with a concentration in finance, graduated magna cum laude. In terms of financial advisory, I specialized in estate planning and, you know, things to do with IRAs and things of that nature. I also had some experience at a prop trading firm. Actually had training at two prop trading firms on Wall Street. And I've spent the last, since 2008, have been an active trader and investor in the stock market, right? So, I do have a background in this. You know, I didn't just start trading and investing yesterday. And it takes a while, team. It really, truly takes a while. It takes a while to develop a substantial base of knowledge and information in the stock market. Within the last 2 or 3 years, it's been very easy to kind of gamify the market, right? Because we had some extraordinary things happen in the market, like things that never happened before, right? And so, you know, if you got in the stock market within the last, again, 2 or 3 years, you might look at this as something that's quote unquote easy, but it's something that takes years and years and years to study and potentially master, especially if your goal, right, is to take money from the market, whether by day trading or swing trading. We do, at least at our private Discord, we do mostly swing trade, you know, as day trading is dangerous and most people can't do it. The results with day trading and even Forex is really crazy for people who are brand new, right? And so definitely, you know, again, in terms of our trading philosophy, right, is to be more swing traders than day traders, because again, day trading in of itself and day trading and especially Forex is very, very dangerous for new people. So that's basically it. I do see that the link is up, and so I will now open up YouTube. Okay. All right. Boom. All right. So you guys see the YouTube, you see the charts. Sorry, my house is a little bit of a mess, right? And I mean my house, I'm talking about my charts, right? Charts are a little bit of a mess here. Was looking at multiple things today, right? My core focus was SPY, you know. I want to see if SPY could get over 470. I think if we could do that, we could really rally pretty hard. I think the community, in terms of like, you know, accredited, you know, traders in the on and off Wall Street, you know, they looked at what happened Monday and Tuesday as more of a gigantic short squeeze. The volume was really low. You know, there was a lot of buying that was rampant. We also had the put call ratio. The put call ratio was super high, right? And I think we mentioned that. Okay, it was just you know, I think it was like at a yearly high, right? For me on Thinkorswim, right, it closed at around a 1, right, which meant that everybody and their mother was pretty much short the market, right? And then as they say, right, what goes around comes around, right? So, you know, this is what happens, right? Everybody, you know, is short the market here, right? And then the market does that. You know, that team, actually, no, I'm lying. It's people shorted the market here, right? And then we did that, then we did this, and look at us here, right? And yeah, so right now, the bears are getting properly wrecked, right? And so look at SPY here, right? You got this MACD curling up, you got the histogram, you got the histogram turning around, and then you're right within spinning distance of all-time highs, right? And so, you know, team, if you're gonna short, right, just understand that you have to make your short journey very, very short. It's in the name, right? Just don't be sitting in some shorts. Don't just be sitting in VIX products. You know, we mentioned a few days ago, hey, you know, you got to watch out by sitting in things. And, you know, look at the VIX here, right? Again, right around the 30s. It's pretty high. Then, you know, again, the market doesn't like to have the VIX at this level, right? See? Pop, drop, pop, drop, pop, drop, pop, drop. Team, we went over this. During a previous streaming session, right, where we basically said, right, once the VIX kind of gets up to these levels, it's time to fade the VIX. It's not time to get long the VIX, okay? And so that's pretty much it. So, I mean, this is the tail of the tape. We wanted to see the VIX in the teens here for a resumption of the uptrend. Guess what? The VIX is in the teens. And team, I'm expecting a resumption of the uptrend, right? Money's going to flow to things that has been working. You know, look at Apple. You know, hit 175. Team, we have a call out for 180 Apple, right? After we put a call out for 180 Apple, you know, Wall Street analysts came out and like, oh, they're doing 190. Team, we are frequently beating the analysts here, okay? So there's Apple right there. Let's look at Microsoft. We did take a position.
Sorry, Charles, just to add a little bit about Apple. So Apple came out with some big news today. So they're hiring people for their AR and VR, and their price target was moved up to 200. I posted all of this on my stories for those of you who follow me. And there's one more thing I'll have to check. Sorry.
Yeah, again, and to me, we got the news first. You know, in case you didn't know, we got the news first. We were here. We told you guys when Apple was like in 160s that Apple was going to go to 170, 180. Look at where we are. Okay, again, I'm glad to see that the analysts are catching up, Sabrina. But hey, when it comes to us, they're late to us. They're second to us. That's the proof's in the pudding. You can go back, check the videos. We put out all of the call outs in previous videos, and we said, hey, Apple's going to 180, 190. If some analyst wants to come out and say, hey, 200, hey, we got there first. So shouts out to the Brooklyn Traders family and the team. Appreciate y'all. So Apple's doing this thing. I got out of Apple, right, because I made a bag of money on it. Got out of it. You know, I'm looking for the next opportunity. I see more ramp or more of a room here for Microsoft. We do like it. You see that the MACD is just starting to curl. Histogram's turning around. We're just sitting above the 21, and yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a potential test of all-time high Microsoft, right? I can't say I have the same conviction in Microsoft like I do with Apple, right? But, you know, again, when I see a chart that just does this, right, just up, 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 I get a little scared, you know. Call me a scaredy cat, right? But I get a little concerned, right? Just gap going. It's a nice move. It's a nice move. Let me see here on Apple. Let me see. See, here's the thing, right? See, we made a new high with Apple without making a new high with the RSI, but it's just barely, right? So I've seen things like this when Nvidia was breaking out, and so pretty much, team, I could see Apple could keep going, right? The divergence really isn't that dramatic. I mean, we're almost right there, but it is there, right? You do have some kind of bearish divergence, but I just say Apple keeps going. Okay, probably wants to love tap 180, possibly a little bit higher than that. And I'll be looking to run some scale out levels there on Apple. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the fangs here real quick before we get to the tickers. Netflix looks like it is in a long setup here on Netflix, so that's pretty cool. Let's look at Nvidia, even though it's not part of the fang. Okay, Nvidia's chopping around here. Okay, actually, today would have been a nice day to buy the dip in Nvidia if anybody's interested in it. That's Nvidia. Let's look at Google or GOOG, right? Same thing. Google looks like it wants an all-time high here. Okay, and Amazon. Again, we see 3,800 in Amazon's future, right? This MACD is turning around. It's getting set up. I would not be short here on Amazon. Amazon also, let me see. I don't know if it's in a long set. I don't think so. Oh, it is.
It's a high low long.
Oh, excuse me. So Amazon is in a.
I think GOOG is too.
Yeah, Amazon is in a. Yeah, Amazon is in a long setup. Yep, GOOG is also in a long setup as well. A little bit late. Amazon's a little bit more fresh, but hey. Again, Google looks like it wants an all-time high. So look at like the biggest constituents, right? Look at Google, look at Amazon, right? So even if Apple's a little bit hot, Google and Amazon's just getting started. Microsoft's just getting started. So I think the Santa rally might be back. You know, it just reminds me of that Rick Ross song, "Tupac's Back," right? Looks like the Santa rally is back on. And as long as the VIX is under 20 here, right? I mean, that's all she wrote. You know, that it looks like the bear setup looks almost dang near broken here. You know, almost like it never was. Okay, so Megan, can you give us a quick reset before we get to the tickers, and then we'll read off the ticker list as well. Team, don't forget to join the YouTube. Thanks.
Absolutely. So if you go to the link above our heads, you'll go to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe while you're in there so you can get notifications when we have all these YouTubes popping up. Also, if you click the Day Trade and Degens room above the greenhouse, make sure you follow it so you get the pop-up rooms. We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the lightning round, and sometimes some other times too. So make sure that you follow the greenhouse, follow your mods. Nothing said here today is financial advice. We're just some friends breaking down charts together. We can take probably a couple more tickers before we're full. So if you go ahead and set those to Sabrina or myself on the back end, we will get those to Charles. Charles, back to you.
All right. Thank you, team. All right, so let's read the tickers here. I see Ford, GT, DraftKings, PayPal, and Square. I can already tell you right now, some of those are definitely long. We have X for US Steel, Amazon, Neo, GOOG. All right, so I mean, we kind of let the bag out for some of these, right? And I'm gonna let you folks know a lot of these are gonna be pretty all right. So what's really incredible here is this, right? So we have the leaders of the market, right? Okay, the FANG names, they're the absolute leaders. They're the big dogs. They were kind of bearish a little bit, kind of chopping around. You know, they hit their 21 and the 34 simple moving averages, and they bounced, and again, looks like a resumption of the uptrend. Now, think about the names like PayPal and Square. Them things are getting beat up, right? But now those things are turning around bearish too. So now, not only do we have the big dogs participating in the market, but we got the little dogs coming along too. And so, I mean, the market may possibly kind of go into a tier, right? So let me just kind of go over things off the top of my head here. Let's just look at Ford real quick. The fact that Ford is stubbornly, right, kind of holding at this level around 19 and 20 is pretty good. But the thing that concerns me with Ford, right, I'm thinking, again, this was a phase 4, a little bit phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. This looks more like this could potentially look like a phase 3, right? We need this MACD to turn around here in the daily time frame on Ford. Let me just kind of move this. I'm sorry, you guys can't see that well. My mistake, you guys on YouTube. I apologize. Yeah, but basically, right? You have again, you have the 4 market phase being represented here, and this could either be a phase 3, which means that Ford may go down, or it could be a phase 2, right? How are we going to know the difference? We want to see Ford either break out to a high here above 2080, or we want to see a breakdown, right? If we see a breakout, okay, Ford's going up. If we see a breakdown, Ford's going down. It's very simple. I'm sorry. I know this sounds like too simple, right? But that's just the case, right? So we got to kind of sit back and see what Ford wants to do there. Okay, look at Square. I'm letting y'all know right now, Square has been alongside the last 2 days. It's a nice little move here on Square. Big gap up. I don't know if you want to call this a pullback, but you know, I'm expecting Square to continue going. It hit the first price target of 194. Next price target is 213 on Square. I know that was very quick. Let's go to GT. Goodyear tires. Again, it kind of representative of the market, right? Even though Goodyear is in a different sector, right? It looks like a tech play, right? MACD's crossing, histogram's turning up. The 8 looks like it wants to cross back over to 21, which is also bullish. And it looks like it wants to go back and retest up there. So GT looks good. Okay, would not be short that. Next up on the list would be DraftKings, DKNG. DraftKings a long setup here. Okay, DraftKings have been getting beat down. Okay, why is anyone shorting DraftKings, right? We should have been adding some long-term shares. I like DraftKings here. You have a long setup here, textbook. You have the MACD crossing. We have some positive histogram after like what 20 odd days. So yeah, you definitely want to be long DraftKings here. Team, these things are not a short. Okay, DraftKings is long. Again, if you want to add some long-term shares, I would go ahead and do that on DraftKings right there. Okay. PayPal in the long setup here. Look at this. That's a nice flat top break right here. You see that? You see that? That's a clean break right there. MACD cross, histogram turn around. Just everything looks great here on PayPal. Okay. Again, PayPal and Square, the payment sector, looking good. Okay, we're already at 197. Next price target is 200. And I'm looking to kind of close this gap between 217 and 223. Next price targets on PayPal, right? Let me not leapfrog anyone. Let's go to X here. I kind of took care of the YouTube people first, so I do apologize to anybody who was on Clubhouse who might have gotten your stuff in before. But again, look, even US Steel, right? Everything looks like it's turning around off the downside. Okay, a lot of these charts look similar. So to me, it looks like the stock market is looking for a broad-based rally, right? It don't look like, again, unless the U.S. and Russia start beefing, unless Omicron, mutates into like a teenage mutant ninja turtle and starts like attacking people out in the streets like a crazy person on the train. I don't see how the stock market is going to get really tore up here. We did have like a 5-6% pullback. That was the pullback the market gave you, and it just looks like the uptrend is going to the resumption of the uptrend is going to continue. Again, a lot of these things, like I said, folks, is going to be good. Amazon here. Okay, I'd like to see. So you see sort of like a crooked head and shoulders here. So here's the one shoulder. There's the big head. There's another shoulder. Right, we came down. It didn't pan out, right? So the best thing for Amazon to do here is to break above this right shoulder, 36.37. You do that, the shorts are going to be in trouble. And man, Amazon, in my opinion, going all-time highs. Price target on Amazon is still 3,900 and 4,000 on Amazon. Okay. Next up on this list is NEO. I like NEO here for some long-term shares. Okay, NEO is absolutely in a long setup. I don't know if it's today. Let me just look at NEO from another chart here, because sometimes these things are different colors, right? So I want to make sure. Yeah, NEO is in a long setup today, as of today, right? So NEO looks good. Okay, that's NEO. Okay, y'all already know ROKU. Why y'all asking about ROKU, right? ROKU came out with the news, right? What, 16, 17%, 18%. I just lost track of it. You know, typically when things do this and they, you know, gigantic, like, great, you know, fresh MACD cross the day, I'm saying ROKU keeps going, okay? Up $1 or $2 after hours. So I say ROKU keeps going. I typically don't like to chase things. Team, the long setup in ROKU actually came out the day before, right? Okay, so Brooklyn traders, if you're out there, right, this is why we trade this setup, okay? Can't be dropping all the sauce here on the live, but Brooklyn traders, this is the setup. This is a textbook setup on ROKU, okay? If you liked ROKU, you could have been in ROKU since, today's what? Today's Wednesday? So you could have been in ROKU since Tuesday. There it is, right? You could have beat the news. We were in this with Twitter. This was like Twitter the other day. Remember Twitter? We had the same long setup. Twitter popped like, you know, up 9-10%. Like options that were like $100 turned into like $900 like overnight, right? And so, nice little move here on ROKU. Okay, that's ROKU there. Let me go to, I think we got Disney. Okay, we did that. Let's do Disney here. Disney. Disney's been a long setup, slow grind up. MACD cross here, looks good. Expect some resistance here at 154. I'm looking for Disney to close this gap all the way up here at 170. I'm not going to say that it's going to get there tomorrow, but it would be nice if Disney could kind of get back up there. But yeah, the team, again, you know, do you want to be short in Disney, right? Like, own Marvel. The movies are doing great. I mean, you know, parks of resumption are resuming. You don't have COVID being that much of an issue anymore, right? Let's look at the futures here real quick. Okay, futures are a little flat here. Okay, nothing to see. Again, it's nice to kind of do this show at night so you could, you know, kind of look at the futures live. Yeah, futures a little flat, a little bearish. You know, I mean, I can't say a little bearish. It's flat. You know, again, look at the MACD here on the daily time frame with NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ looks like it wants to go and just clap all-time highs here, okay? So don't be surprised if that happens. Man, don't be surprised if that happens, okay? Look at the 4-hour here. 4-hour is a little pooped out, okay? So it needs some time to fix itself. Team, we're not taking any more tickers. So Square... Let's do, we did GOOG already. We talked about it. Let's do DoorDash. What's going on here? I think DoorDash may be in a long setup as well. Let's see. Okay. And long is relative, right? Like, you know, we're talking about like the next couple of days. We're not talking about like forever. DoorDash looks like it may have been. Yeah, DoorDash is in a long setup as of yesterday, actually, right? So, wait, was it? Let me see here. Gotta get close. Yeah, long setup as of yesterday, right? So you see that engulfing candle there. So yeah, DoorDash is long here. Well, you know, it's still long. You know, this is the second day in the setup. Typically, I take the overnight, I take the swing long setups like a day or two, right? So this is like the second day, right? So. You know, we got the first target, right, which is right there, which is the 8 simple, 168. Next target is 196, right? So pretty big target there, but, you know, can it get there? I don't know. Okay, the chart, overall chart looks pretty bearish to me. Out of all the things here, you know, I mean, you know, who knows? Who knows? Did somebody want to say something? Sorry. Okay, no.
No, my bad.
Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's DoorDash. We're gonna take Ron Zhang. Oh, I can't pronounce the name. I'm gonna call you Raghi.
Raggy, we'll take one of those stickers. I'll do FYI. I don't have any idea what that is, but we'll take that. And let me just make sure that we do the one here. So we got dash. We'll take the one ticker here, which is FYI. Oh, no, doesn't exist. Okay, let's do VOH. Doesn't exist either. Not exactly what tickers that is. ROG. I don't know if that's on a different exchange. Okay. Want to see if I forgot anything. I think I want to throw a ticker on there. Let's see how the apes are doing. Let's see how AMC is doing. Let's look at AMC and GameStop. We haven't looked at these two in a while. We kind of broke the wedge here. Again, we made the wedge, right? And you see the wedge has been broken. But it came down here to a support level, right? And we're getting a little bit of a bounce. I don't know. I would want to see it back above the wedge. I'm still waiting for AMC to get above 48 and 50, right? So that's, not really interested in it until it could do that. Let's look at GameStop real quick. It's funny. Was at a construction site earlier, and I met another guy who was part of the original Wall Street Bets crew. And this dude literally, he said that right around when GameStop was around 40, he said he put his entire life savings into it and sold out around 3. He might have been capping, but I didn't see a reason for him to lie. We were just talking about stuff, and he said that he got in. He said he was part of the thread and everything. So, very interesting. GameStop looks more like just in a trading channel here, right? In between 168 and 250, right? So pretty wide trading channel, but we're not going to argue. The market just does whatever it does, and we just say, okay, Mr. Market, whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. So that's GameStop here. It's at the bottom of the channel, right? So if you like GameStop, maybe this is the place that you want to think to add. Don't think to add GameStop when it's like above 250 and 300 and it's 1,000, right? Add GameStop when it's down here. So that's pretty much it. And folks, again, we'll I did forget here. One here, we'll take Target, and this will be the last ticker for the night. So that, I hate to see Target do this, but I would not look to be long Target here just yet. Still looks like it wants to kind of do its thing. No idea how long this bearish setup is going to last here on Target, but it's just coming down. It's just taking a breather, right? Let me look at the weekly here. It's under the weekly 21, which is very bearish, right? So next support level is 230, right? So watch Target at its 200 to 230, right? Look to see if it could come down there. That's basically it, team. Sabrina, Megan, anything here before we end the show?
No. Just everybody watch your trades carefully. Good luck.
Megan, anything?
Just a thank you to Cerility for helping sponsor Brooklyn Traders. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and follow your mod. Have a great night, everybody.
Absolutely. And team, let me see if I could get this up here. Give me 1 second, okay? I need some kind of...
Are you throwing up the merchandise link?
We got it though. Yeah, we got to. It's about to be Christmas. It's about to be team.
Don't forget to grab your Don't forget to grab your Brooklyn Traders merchandise with the phrase clap.
Don't get clapped. My goodness.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh my goodness. She said with the phrase clapped. That's not the operative phrase. It's don't get clapped. Okay, give me.
I'm tired.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, let me just kind of. I'm gonna throw it up again. It's the holidays, right? So team, support the stream that supports you, right? Again, don't get clapped book bags, don't get clapped t-shirts. The hoodie's pretty cool, right? Because it's got the don't get clap on the front. Then they got the Brooklyn Traders at the back, right? It's pretty nice. That's team. This is pretty snazzy. All right, y'all can wear this places. We've got a nice little brand here. Okay. We've also got other types of shirts. We just go down some of the funnier ones. I like this especially. Don't speculate, analyze. Brooklyn, we go hard.
got 99 problems, but a stock ain't one. You could get that in black or white. Okay. Penny Stock Millionaire. It's a premium shirt here. Okay. For ballers only. Penny Stock Millionaire. All right. For all you ballers out there. Hey, you see that right here? Okay. You like that? The Wakanda Capital. Right? Wakanda Capital is the parent company to Brooklyn Traders. Okay. All right. Y'all know about that. See, I didn't know about that. Okay. Gonna come out with the Wakanda Capital jackets. All right. Team, don't forget to subscribe. Eat, sleep, trade. Crypto life. Crypto pays me. Day trader. Established in 1611. That's when the markets opened up in 1611. Okay. Team, these are some nice shirts. They're fabulous. They're not too expensive. Okay. Again, support the stream. Or you could, send donations, whatever you do. Okay, don't forget, if you're going to send me a tip, send tips also to Sabrina and Megan. Again, team, support the folks who support you. All right? So that's pretty much it. I want to thank everybody, and God bless. God bless everybody. Appreciate y'all out there. Don't forget the website. Don't forget checking out the website. BrooklynTraders.net. Join the family. We got classes on here. All right, y'all. These are real reviews. These are actual members here, not fake reviews. Some articles that we published. All right, y'all. Thanks and take care, everybody.